Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. Sometimes my schedule doesn't allow that, but we're trying to get to a better balance within the new year. Once my move takes place, I'll have a clearer view, but that's up in the air too over the next few months. Anyway, this is Life Lesson Series number 136. If you're looking for business, life, relationship coaching, would love to be of assistance to you in any way that I can. You can reach out through Twitter at PO Perception. You can reach out in the About Me section of this YouTube page and get the information and clarification that you need. Would love to be of assistance to you in that way here in the end of 2021 into 2022. So please feel free to reach out. In any event, things that life may be trying to teach you. Pain is the way we build muscle, and sometimes the muscle of resilience is what we need to build most, but we don't necessarily like that concept. So instead, we try to avoid pain altogether, but we're also blocking off or reducing our effectiveness of personal, professional, and emotional growth when we block those things off. Understanding that we will make mistakes along the way in our journey in life is also important. So a mistake is not the definition of our identity. It's also not the ability of ourselves to recover. In other words, when we have a proper or positive or progressive view of recovery from any situation, we begin to understand that the value in the situation itself is in fact, but not limited to, an opportunity to grow, develop, and to view failure or falling short of internal or external expectations differently. It doesn't necessarily mean that we are in a good or bad space per se. Instead, it means that every opportunity to grow is a success if we choose to see it as such. But when we block ourselves off from seeing it that way, we actually cause ourselves a lot more misery, a lot more frustration, a lot more anger, anxiety, and angst. So, being responsible, that is the ability to respond to any given situation. Responsibility doesn't mean having answers all the time, and it also doesn't mean necessarily that we like the choices we have to make. A lot of times, I don't want to be responsible for this translates to I feel as though I'm trapped in a situation that I don't want to deal with, and so I don't really know how to connect with the next move to take. And sometimes taking responsibility means taking the potential risk, doing a risk assessment and looking at it and going, well, this may end positively, this may end negatively, but I'm going to act because action needs to take place. The more we take time to care about others and show true compassion without expectation that they will return the favor, although believing it's possible they could, the better quality of life we're going to have and the better quality of life we're going to co-create for others around us, both in a personal, professional, and interlinked or emotionally intimate manner. The ability to do that does create the dropping of the illusion of competition. In reality, most people are concerned what other people think with them or about them simply because that's what we've been taught to believe, not necessarily because the average person cares a whole heck of a lot about us or what we think, what we feel, or they're concerned with any of that, but because we buy into the very illusion of competition that says that other people are concerned with these things, we concern ourselves with them, thereby cutting ourselves off from good quality or positive quality relationships, not because we're bad people, not because we're unintelligent, but in fact because we often think that other people are more concerned with these certain factors than they actually are, and that misperception often causes a great deal of difficulty, hardship, and miscommunication. The miscommunication then hinders the ability of the relationships to be positive, progressive, and meaningful for a number of reasons. So hopefully this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.